really quick. There's about 10 people in the Hangout maximum, and they're from all over the world.
Okay.
And not only that, but this is live now to our YouTube channel. So it's
Yep,
actually
we're enjoying it, Anthony.
so that's really neat. Yeah, they're primping up too. They're doing their hair and their makeup.
They're seeing all of this?
Yeah.
That's so
It's really
funny.
great. And these are people that we hang out with on a very regular basis. They're anywhere from, I think there's about 80 on our list right now from all over the world.
Okay.
So they've been vetted and they're fans actually.
Okay. Thank you.
This is your hairstyle. Oh, that's cool. He's very cute too. Hi.
Yeah, he's very cute.
It's very cute too.
That's funny.
So,
Been on air
anyway, you
compliment.
guys, hey, it's Maria from the Fox 11 Newsroom here in Los Angeles. If you're just joining us, please comment, plus, and share. We would love to hear from you. And joining me right now is Sasha Alexander, very familiar face from Rizzoli and Isles.
Yep.
Did I see that right?
Isles, right.
Yeah, Rizzoli and Isles. And, of course, NCIS. I mean, we know you from that as well.
Yep.
So, first of all, Rizzoli and Isles, this is, what, the second season or the third? No, it's been...
This is the third season.
This is the third season.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations on
Thank
that. There are a lot of fans for the show.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really awesome, and we have a couple of them that hang out here. In fact, let me introduce you to them. This is our microphone. So come sit up.
This is their microphone? Okay.
This is our microphone.
Hi.
And here's the camera. You know.
Okay. Hi.
So
Good
we're
morning.
introducing the gang. This is Trev. He's hanging out with us from Yorkshire in the UK.
Hi.
Renzo is in Venezuela.
Hi, Renzo.
Matt
Hello.
is actually here in Anaheim. Kempton is up in Calgary in Canada.
Hi. Hi, Sasha.
Jason is in the D.C. area.
All boys.
Yes.
Look at
Yes.
Yeah. Diana is in
Hi,
and,
Diana.
Anthony is up in Sacramento, I believe, right?
Yes.
Anthony? Yes, Sacramento. No, there are girls, but sometimes we get them, and then sometimes the boys beat them to it, and they come in first. So it depends on who gets in the hangout first. So anyway, so Sasha, you guys, if you have any questions, just get my attention, and I'll come to you right away. And so you're saying you don't sing at all. You're tone deaf?
No, well, I say that. Oh, my husband says that, but I was a dancer mostly. If I had a really great voice, though, I wanted to do Broadway.
You have
But
a deep voice.
I have a
like
good
that.
speaking voice.
Yeah, I want that voice.
But just in terms of singing and stuff, I don't really have I wouldn't say,
Yeah?
the
No?
voice of an angel.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't trust you. I think you can probably sing. Okay, Jason, yeah, do you have a question?
Yeah, you guys are promoting, the new season, and especially with Franklin and Bash following you guys on the show. How much fun was it, or maybe it wasn't fun, to film those promos with those guys?
Oh, it was really fun. Brecken and Mark Paul are dear friends of mine, and they're very funny. So we got to improvise, actually, a lot of stuff and sort of come up with things at the moment and play with the characters and it was really fun. We had a good time.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of cute interaction between all four of you during those promos. I really like them.
Oh, thank you. I think they did a really good job. I think that TNT always does some really fun marketing and promo stuff for the show. So every year we've done some interesting things, but I think this was my favorite.
Is there a big difference between working for, say, TNT and a regular network broadcasting station?
Yes,
Yeah?
huge. I've always only worked for a network, and I think with TNT, with all cable, it's more of going to like a boutique shop instead of a department store in terms of the amount of shows that they have to service. So you get more one-on-one with them. You know the executives. You have a dialogue with them. You're just more in the loop of things.
But you have a little more latitude, too, because it's on cable, right? It's not quite maybe as strict as
Correct.
network?
Correct. I definitely feel like they gave us time. Even if you look at when you watch our third season, I think it's one of definitely the strongest yet in terms of the writing, and we really understand what the show is now. In the first season, they played with a lot of stuff. How funny do you want it to be? How dark do you want? And I think they gave you that space to do that creatively, whereas sometimes in a network, it's like after 3, it's like you make it or break it. And that's hard.
Yeah.
I think that's hard in a TV show.
Diano, did you have a question?
Oh, absolutely. It's like I love the show. I'm a huge fan of it. And I love the kind of banter and interaction that you and Angie have. I'm kind of curious between the two of you, which one is the bigger jokester on the set? I've been debating about that internally.
That's funny. Well, I make it kind of a hobby of mine to make her laugh as frequently as possible. So we both, I must say, do have, we both have a similar sense of humor, so there is a lot of joking all around. It's kind of like 7th grade. I always say it's like hanging out with her in the 7th grade if I knew her.
Cool.
We joke about really silly things a lot of the times. If, if we have a person pretending they're dead on the autopsy table, and maybe the guy or girl doesn't have, mostly the men, don't have, let's say, the nicest feet. We might find out hysterically about, the guy, who's laying there pretending he's asleep, but it's like, he's missing a toe. I don't know. It's just kind of a funny, but we tease around a lot. It's kind of like a girl's locker room. So I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, Angie's definitely, a more, she's just bigger than life, and she's just super funny and wild, and, she's like, so we're different. We're not like our characters per se, but I think we both bring on the funny.
For the people that are watching and maybe just getting to know Rizzoli and Isles, can you just really quickly describe the show in a nutshell? Yeah.
Absolutely. So Rizzoli and Isles is based on books written by Tess Gerritsen. They're best-selling mystery novels. And Jane Rizzoli is a detective, a Boston homicide detective. She's kind of a blue-collar, Boston gal, tomboy. And Maura Isles is a medical examiner who's, come from kind of an a wealthy family, sort of European and American. She was adopted, part of, so she's a more of a brainiac, a little quirky, the odd duck of the group. And then there's Lorraine Bracco and Bruce McGill and Lee Thompson Young. We have a great cast, people that round out. So it's like 5 of us, and we're solving crimes in Boston.
That is awesome. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Deanna. Did you have something?
No, I was just saying, it's like you're saying that Isles is a little quirky. I'm like, a little?
A little.
She's always spouting out these random facts that have nothing to do with anything. She starts freaking out if she ever tells a lie. It is hilarious. And you play it so well.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You know what? Somebody asked me recently what I like most about playing the part, and I was thinking about it, and I thought, well, I think it's that this woman is not, she's not running with everyone on a day-to-day basis. Her mind is filled with so much information. She's so curious about different subjects and things that she's not really she doesn't really care if people like her. She's not, she's just sort of beating to her own drum.
Exactly.
And I think that's really liberating as an actor, because after a while I thought, what a cool person that you can go through life and sort of be stimulated.
Don't care about
you
everything.
just don't care. And then on the other hand, she's very caring and kind. She's not, humanly weird. But yeah, there's a little bit of Asperger's in there. I must think that there's some kind of a, socially, she's very funny.
Campton, I'm sorry. What was your question? Yeah.
Yeah. So, Sasha, I understand your mother-in-law is the screen legend, Sophie Loren.
Yes.
Can you talk a bit about your relationship with her? Like, does she give you acting notes, or do you discuss script with her? Like, it's on top of the mother-in-law and daughter-in-law relationship, right?
Yes,
you both
because
actors.
our show really reminds me of Two Women. Have you seen Two Women that she won the Oscar for?
Yes,
it's a classic, very dramatic. No, I'm teasing. Does she give me acting notes? No, she doesn't. But we do. We have a wonderful relationship. She is a amazing person, human being. I'm very lucky to have her in my life, and we had a similar upbringing in the sense that we were both raised with single moms, and we have similar paths in a way, and so I think it helps, because I don't have a mother-in-law who's like, why aren't you home for dinner? Like, she understands that this is a business that you're invested in the story you're telling and the job you have at the moment, so that's very helpful.
That in common.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But no, she's really great. I can't say anything but positive things.
And she's a grandma, right? Do you have?
I have two.
Right.
I have 2 children.
What do they call her?
Nonna.
Nonna.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Nonna.
She's Nonna, and no, so I can't say she's fantastic. I'm very, very lucky. But she does. The thing with just this job is that I think for movies that in her career she's had long periods of time to prepare for a role, and it doesn't go as fast as television. So she's always rather curious about how quickly we work here. But she's a big fan of the show, and now it's in Italy and it's in France and Switzerland, and she watches it like 4 times a week, and then she'll call me and tell me what she liked and what she didn't. Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, you guys, speaking of awesome, don't forget Rizzoli and Isles on TNT on
It premieres tomorrow night. Tuesday the 5th, 9 p.m. is our new time.
Excellent. Sasha, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Will you take a quick picture? Okay.
Of course. How do we take a picture?
Just they're gonna do it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Take care.
Thanks. That's it. Yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much. Take care.
Some of this?
Yes. Yes. That's why. They have all my signs here. Don't take me with this. Okay. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna take this chair and move it to the other one. Hey, Saul.